Alright guys, so welcome back to a brand new video. Today's video we're looking at another pair of truly wireless earbuds from SoundPEATS. Now before the other pair was $34. Well, right now this pair is $34 too, and this one has the AirPod look to it. So today we're talking about the SoundPEATS True Wireless 5.0. In fact, I don't really know what to call it because on the box it also says TrueCapsule. So from here on out we'll call them the TrueCapsules. Alright, so some of the main things to know right off the bat is this is Bluetooth 5.0, so these are absolutely great for watching movies and watching YouTube and things like that, because I didn't experience any lag in the tests that I used, and that's with PC and that is with Android, and obviously with Mac you might experience a little bit of lag. That always depends on the device itself. They're also IPX5 water resistant, so it is a pair that you can go and work out and run, and if it rains, if you sweat heavily, you're going to be more than fine. Inside the box you have these small, medium, and large silicone ear tips. Again, I've had really good luck with the ear tips that are on earbuds right out of the box, and these are no different. I really didn't have to experiment with these other ones. The ones that come on, it's like the medium size, and those fit me perfectly. They do come with the micro USB charging cable. Again, at this price point, you can't really expect USB-C, so micro USB is what you get. Battery life on these, the earbuds themselves, you're getting about 4 hours, and with the case, you're getting an additional 20. So you're getting a 24-hour total battery life before having to charge the case. Now, the one thing they really pinpoint with these are that they have high-definition microphones, and I think they actually did a really good job. So for some people who really need a good microphone to be able to take calls and don't want to actually use their phone all day, this could be a really good option. But speaking of the microphone, let's go ahead and listen to a test here. Alright guys, so here is a sound test of the SoundPEATS TrueCapsule. As you can tell, it picks up pretty well. Bass tones pick up very well. It gives it a very spacious sound, but I think everything picks up very clear. And again, for the price, this is going to be really hard to beat. Now also in the box you get the charging case. It's all plastic, it's very lightweight, so this is one of these that you can definitely throw in your pocket, and it's not going to look like a huge bulge in your pants. It's very discreet. You can see SoundPEATS logo right up top, and then the micro USB input for charging on the back. Now the earbuds themselves, this was a huge surprise. These actually have touch controls. So there's no button on these. Touch controls are my favorite. The ones with the buttons just honestly feel like you're jamming them into your ears the whole time. So the fact that these have the touch responsive controls is great. They also thought about that it doesn't react to a single touch. So if you accidentally bump it or you go to touch something you really didn't mean to hit it, it's not going to do anything. So the first thing that it reacts to is a double touch. You're able to control play, pause, skipping the tracks forward and going backwards, and you can also summon your smart assistant with these as well. So there's no volume control. You're going to have to do that through your phone, or you can just do it through your smart assistant by telling it to turn the volume up. Now, as far as using these individually, because this gets asked all the time, the right one is the only one that you can use by itself. I tried to use the left by itself and it didn't work, so the right one is the master one. So obviously you can use both or either the right one individually. So let's get into the sound of these things. So for $34, like, what could you really expect? To be honest, that is the surprise. They're $34, like, these punch way above their weight. I mean, they have tons of bass, and it honestly competes with pairs 3 to 4 times as much when it comes to the bass. Now, at times, depending on what you listen to, the bass can overpower the rest of the music. I did notice with these, if there are certain songs where a lot of stuff is going on, that's where the bass just starts to kind of roll off into the mids and the highs, and it causes it to just kind of lack a little bit there. But these are a very dynamic sounding earbud. So for most like pop and hip hop songs, the bass is really thumping. It is definitely bass that you can feel. Now, songs that are not bass heavy was also a surprise, because I felt like the mids and the highs just kind of knew their place there. They knew that that's where it was their time to shine, and the bass just kind of fell back. So it's almost like these are tuned to just kind of bring out the best of what you're listening to, unless what you're listening to just has so much going on to where at times it just feels like it's confusing these. If you're looking for a pair that you don't want to worry about too much, if you're looking for a pair to just take to the gym, or if you're running, or even just kind of sitting by the pool and don't want to have to to worry because you have so much invested in earbuds and you're not sacrificing anything. I think the sound out of these is really, really good. The sound imaging on these is not extremely open. This is one of those that kind of feels like it's a little closer to you. So don't expect an airy sound. Don't expect to be able to kind of pinpoint where everything's coming from. It's pretty much like it's right here in front of you. It's very loud. It's very in your face. I don't see that there would be much to complain about. I mean, I like the design. The fit is great. It's easy to forget that they're in there. The microphones on here are really good. The sound is really good. Obviously, 4 hours is not a lot of battery life in the earbuds before you have to charge them, but you still have to go back to the fact that they're only 34 bucks. Alright guys, so that is my video on the SoundPEATS TrueCapsule. It comes with my highest recommendation for $34. I mean, there's not really much for it to compete with, and it's hard to beat for that price. But anyway guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. Thank you guys so much for checking out all the other videos. And as always guys, make sure to stay tuned for more.